That is quite nice. And you'll go that way. There. Power poles. You flowing in. That means we need you. Right here. Oh, I love this game so much. I love being able to do things like this. It is so good. There's something so pleasing about it. I don't know what it is, but just being able to automate things is so good. There we are. That should be the other side of this one. Now producing. Can it keep up? We will need to upgrade to what's it called? Fast inserters for it to run full speed. So let's just do that. Do the same over here. That should take him out as fast as this one can produce. So that should be everything we need. Perfect. So now it's time for red and green science. Getting both of those up and running at the same time is a huge boost. So let's hook you up. Because it's pretty much just iron and copper, both of them. So that is very easy to do. Let's start with red science, since we have, what's it called? Gear wheels on the main bus. It's very easy to do. And I'm doing, if you look at the crafting speed of these, that's 5. So I'm doing 5 red science. Then I'll do 6 logistics science, since the crafting speed is 6. So we have the same ratio for them to be produced. That is always a good way to do it. Right now, we just need to hook up 2 things in here. Pretty much we can have, could steal a couple from here, I don't want to. But do this here and merge copper and gear wheels to the same area. Grids are easiest to use if I have robots. I could have started out with it, but logistic robots I'll get way late, so it doesn't need to be planned for, since I need to get yellow science or utility science before I can even make it. And to do that, I have pretty much the rest set up. To be honest, it's been a while since I noticed that they don't require a production science. Actually is something I haven't noticed in a while. Let's see. You'll split right here. You will jump right there. Go in, so that's that one. Then we'll get the gear wheels in on the opposite side. You'll go there and there. And split you this way. There we are. That is our little grid up and running. And so that's red science. That should increase our production quite significantly. Having you here in the middle outputting. Then we'll get green science over here. That we need 2 inputs that both require gear wheels, among other things. So let's hope that's gonna be easy enough to do now that we're trying something different. Hey Bert, welcome to the stream and good evening to you as well. So should we just do that with a normal, what's it called, setup? Because science is something we need a lot of. Or should we use our setup here? That is actually something I'm not quite sure what would be the best even. Grab all of you, grab some gears. And that is quite nice. So let's see. More belts, firstly. And then we need to just plan this out. Because we need gears for this one, and we need this one. This requires one transfer belt every 6 seconds, so that's one transfer belt a second. At craft speed 1 to craft speed half, so that means this crafts 2 every half a second, so it only 1/4. It is efficient in terms of, I normally don't do it, I just wanted to, but since gears requires 2 iron plates, you actually double the amount of items you can have on the belt, or on the bus. Or at least save 1 line you can use for iron, you can use for different things. So I want to try and do it on the bus. Like I said earlier this stream, it's been a few years since I did it last. So it could be fun just to see what it changes doing that. Might skip it for this one. You require... You need 1 a second of each. This produces... You need 1 iron per second to run all of this. Pretty much. And are we able to just do this then? Oh, let's do it in the correct spot though. Are we able to do this? Let's see, we'll do... You can actually be right here because you don't need the inputs, but 2, 3. Then I'll do inputs over here. But in theory, add 1 to 3 different items. Need 3 belts, it means we need a few long-handed inserters to make this work. Let's try this. 1, 2, 3. That should give us 2 spots for things. Let's see how this goes if we do this. Belts. That one. We'll get iron and pretty much green circuits in on this one. I said, Aaron, gear wheels are maybe not the most important things to have on the main bus. As I said, I don't normally do it, but it is fun to try. And that is one of the good things about Factorio. You can always just try different things. So there goes the iron. Let's go into this one with a long-handed. So you'll grab iron, you'll grab iron, you'll grab iron. Put it in. You'll make gear wheels. You'll output it to both sides. And rotation speed 400, 800. So that is actually twice as fast. Not sure if we should. I'm gonna do one thing. I kind of want this one on here instead. For the main reason that the rotation speed of a fast inserter is pretty much double that of a long-handed. That means iron can get in a lot faster by using those. Let's go to there. Oh, it's not going to be the most perfect way to do this. Oh well, we'll do it. We'll do it for now. I was just debating if I should take the inputs on the back side, then have the outputs on the front, but I still have to circle around this way. Be useful. Why not just try this? Let's try that. Then we'll have a few fast ones. grabbing iron for all of these things. We'll have some power. Power and power. We will have a bit of inputs to have all of this going. There we are. Here we need the outputs over here. Then we need to output you right here, and you will have to shift to the inside of the belt. Luckily, we can just do it like that. We have them on opposite sides. So that goes one part. Other part just requires circuits. Want to move you over a bit. Maybe just having you right here will be fine. Then we will jump a small amount from down here. Up and up. The long head inserted at the gears can be faster maybe. Yeah, that might actually be correct, that we might need to do that. Wait to throughput fast enough. But see, that goes up, that inputs here. Here goes all the green circuits. Gonna give it to this one, and then we'll see if this can keep up the way it is. That should be our science situation sorted. And then we can really start to get a lot of the automation sorted. Look at that. That is pretty much red and green science sorted at the correct ratio. Can you keep up? Hopefully, we'll know in a little while. So time to set up some labs. Grab some gears as well. Let's do it in a nice orderly fashion. Let's see here. Get you away, and let's just get our labs up here. We don't need to expand this up much more in terms of the speed it needs, so if we just do something like this. Oh, that's what he meant about him. Yeah, he's just there watching all his friends work, having nothing to do. That's a bit sad. So if you do something like this. Oh, let's do it the other way. I know I probably have to expand out my... or in theory we can just do this. My green size at some point. So what if we just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will input everywhere. For now, you'll get some power. Then we have a much bigger science setup than we had before. We're still getting inserters going all the way to the end. That does mean that it's fast enough the way it is at the moment. As long as things are building up. So now we just need to hook this up to some power. And then we are good to go. Look at that. Our science is gonna go much quicker now. We'll be able to unlock all the green science, which is a lot. And then I should probably start to work on them all. And add stone, steel, coal to the main bus. Might want to add iron as well. iron ore that is, but that is just needed way later. Yeah. So now we do need to upgrade our copper throughput. I can tell you that much. So let's just do this. I like to take that part, please and thank you, and just stamp it down on top of that one. Now we know exactly where we need to place everything. As simple as that. So let's grab a bunch of you. And power-wise, we do need to go expand it out before we forget. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe get down a few turrets. Maybe a single radar costs quite a bit of power. Let's do 1. Just to expand out in case the biters want to pay us a visit all of a sudden. And let's get... We have 2 burners, so that's fine. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 4. And you can go to right there. There we go. That was doubling our power production. Since we are here, let's just get a bit more set up while we're at it. Then I don't have to worry about it for the foreseeable future. Because power is something I don't want to worry about. Life is much easier when you don't worry about power. But that's looking mighty fine. That is... Oh. Most of the power needs solved. There we are. They're all working. We now have 11.5 megawatts. Yeah, Anders Nilsson, I am Danish. It's funny how many people guess that when they hear me talking. So that is good. Oh wait, let's get a turret down in case we have biases get a bit too cheeky. I kind of want to put it here. Then it's a bit defended behind our power. I know that doesn't make sense, but it does to some degree. That is fine. Let's get our radar down as well to explore the surrounding area. We'll probably generate a small amount of pollution, but hopefully it will help us find out things about our friendly neighborhood biter. Where's all ammo going? There we are. So what is the next things we need? Better furnaces? Not really. Research speed could be good. Oh, better power poles is always nice to get. Landfill. Get you. Let's get some engines. So we can actually start to use some trains at some point. Let's get that one done. And you're locked behind a few things. Let's get this done first, and then we'll see how it goes. But why is it everyone can guess that I'm Danish? I don't... Or some people do guess Dutch as well. Which is a bit wrong. Not the worst they could have guessed, but it does happen. So let's see here. Let's fill in all the furnaces. There's no need to have a bottleneck right here. That's good. Let's get... Yeah. It might be people that don't know the difference between Dutch and Danish. Because for me, I understand German, Swedish, Norwegian, English and such. But for some reason, I don't understand a single thing of Dutch. It is such a weird language to me. Not that Danish is much better for most other people, but me at least, Dutch is so hard to understand. And to be honest, I'm better at Japanese than I'm at Dutch. But that is just the way it is, I'm guessing. Let's craft you. Grab some iron. Let's go and grab a bit of belts. We might as well handcraft a bit. Ah, yeah. British most people can understand as well, because there is the accent, depending on where from Britain you're from. Let's see here. We have a few Brits in the channel. One of my good Factorio friends is a Brit. Not naming any names, but I know he knows who it is. So let's see here. Come on, little inserters. I want you up and running. So we actually have the rest of this solved. Ireland. They have a quite, the same with Scotland, that has a quite distinct accent. Are you for Dutch? Let's see, let's go all the way down here. That is looking very, very good. Here we are. That is completely up to date. Look at all of this power pole spaghetti. That is something I'll never ever figure out. Rinky dinky Dutch. That's good. We might want to add in a bit more. That is going fine. Oh, by the way, as you can see, I have icons on every building I build. If you press F4 and say down here, show recipe icons on map, you'll be able to see this all the time. It is extremely helpful as the base grows and you start to lose track on where everything is. I will do that, James. We should get one up there as well. Let's get this done. Let's get some more view down. Let's do it the simple way. I want right here as well. Oh, thank you, LSP. I do enjoy making it. If I get noticed by people or not, I'm not too sure about always, but yeah, I'm just doing this mostly for the fun of it, when I want to. And it's always nice when you get recognized by people as someone that does something good for the community, because that is my main thing with this. Don't have... Oh no, that is... because I'm recording, I have just a lighting mod that gives a bit more light around my person. I'm not going to use the short balloon and balloon lights. It's just otherwise it would be dark pretty much 90% of the time because of night. And that doesn't go for very good viewing experience, if I must say so myself. We are, and let's get some more in here just to clear out the rest. Go there. There and there. Now it's all hooked up. That should get a lot more copper flowing in. That is true, true, James. And the community is so good and so friendly in here. There's almost no trolls, and people are helpful, and that is also one of the reasons why I do enjoy making content for Factorio. For that particular reason. Let's take all of you, add you over there. Then we just add in a bit more electric mining drills. Yeah, that is actually one thing I also noticed, and most of it comes from, I'm guessing, that the average age of, what's it called, a Factorio player is not 12. It's more like 27 or 30 or something like that. So that does mean that it's a lot more grown up, and it's a lot more there's a lot more managing your factory and planning and organizing, and that suits a certain kind of people. All the Fortnite children are not here. Not that I have anything against Fortnite players. I'm just not good at FPS games myself, or Battle Royale for that matter. I won't have to get gears. Let's get this. But yeah, it's so good. You see the same a day as today. when it comes out, how many people are playing it and streaming it and having a blast with it. That is so nice to see. That should hook it all up. And we can hook you up somewhere over here, I think. There we are. So let's get some belts running right here. And let's get ready to sort out a mall. Yeah, Phil, you are dragging it down. You are one of the young guns, I know. But take it as a compliment. The older you are, the more I respect you as a Factorio player. Because from experience, you get a lot of good things for making a base and such. So now all of this is sorted. Might add in a few more of these because we can't consume. Oh, it is actually consuming just enough to what we're producing, it seems. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine as well. We can make grenades yet. I don't want to research that. If we can figure out why that is at. There it is. Please get you for that one. Yep. And let's get that going. That's good, Phil. Wouldn't have it any other way.